Welcome to my room. So this is where all the gaming happens. I take up this controller since it's my favorite. We'll find the game. And there we go. Hey, my name is Tyree and I'm 11 years old. Fortnite Battle Royale is a video game. A kid can spend up to, I'd say 8 hours maybe of playing this video game. If you really enjoy the game, you probably would be playing for longer. See who's online. If anybody's online, I'll send them invites. Okay.
My name's Terry and I'm Tyree's mom.
A couple months ago, I was playing a lot.
If I don't stop him, he'll go on and on and on.
So my mom told me that I'm not going to play for 3 weeks.
With the 22-day detox, I know he needed it because it was getting bad, and I think, well, probably 3 weeks will help him to break the habit. It's a habit, so okay, let's try it.
It's going well, but I need to delete the game ASAP. It gets to the point you're addicted when you just play over and over again. You just won't want to stop. It feels like, what am I doing now? I need to practice my building. I need to practice my building, and that just goes through your head all the time.
When you really like something, usually it doesn't create problems for you in your life. We call something an addiction when you lose control over it and you start having problems, like maybe you're having fights with your family, you're not sleeping enough, you're not doing other things that you need to do or used to like to do because of it, and it's really having a negative impact overall on your life. I
definitely do think it would turn into an addiction because I've seen his friends and I've heard him and I've seen how he was getting addicted to the game. He was, twitching, not being able to play it, okay, you'll eat dinner later when it's cold.
Well, gaming addiction is when you start to play something, and usually you just, you play it because you like it and it's fun, but then you start playing it more and more and more, and you get more upset when you can't play it.
It was time to step in when I wake up in the morning time and he's on it already. I tell him, if you don't slow down on your game, you're gonna have to quit it, okay? We're gonna do something great if you do not play this game for 22 days and see how you feel after, what kind of person it allows you to be.
The first week, I felt, well, I need to practice my building because when I come back, I'm gonna be rusty. So I need to practice.
The first week, I got a contract.
Sometimes kids will want to really negotiate with their parents how much time they can spend gaming.
He wanted me to sign a contract saying, well, I'm allowing him to play the game. He wasn't comfortable. He was constantly trying to negotiate with me, okay, let me play for an hour or half an hour, or let me just look what's going on online.
The first time when I had to find something else to do, I went outside, brought my basketball. I didn't think anybody was outside, so I was just gonna practice. I listened to my mom, and a few days later, I went outside with my friends, and I actually met someone new, and after then, we've been playing all the time.
Well, what stands out to me about Tyree's story is that he replaced the gaming with other things, and they kind of addressed a whole bunch of aspects of his life, so that overall he maybe felt more healthy as opposed to just changing one thing. He was really trying to create balance and improve his health in a number of different ways.
The next week, yes, it was way easier to not to play the game because I was interested in going outside more often.
We try to get him to play more basketball. We try to go on walks and, we try to get out. The second week was better than the first week for sure.
The last week felt like it wasn't even 3 weeks yet. I'm more active instead of just on the controller 24/7 playing games.
Some people do describe that it's easier to stop doing something when you take a break from it. So there is some kind of science behind the fact that he sort of took this break or this detox.
It's good to have my son back 100%.
I'm doing nice.